In 1995, Sarah White, an inmate at a women's prison in New York, made a bold and daring escape. A story that captured headlines and drew attention to the vulnerabilities in the prison system. Sarah White was serving time for drug-related charges and had been incarcerated in a medium-security women's facility in upstate New York. Although not considered a highly dangerous criminal, she was known for her resourcefulness and determination. White had become frustrated with her sentence and the harsh realities of prison life, leading her to start plotting her escape. White's escape was not a spur-of-the-moment decision. Over time, she observed the daily routines and security patterns at the prison. She noticed weaknesses in the supervision during certain times of the day and began to plan her escape accordingly. One of the key elements in her plan was to take advantage of her job assignment within the prison. Like many inmates, White was assigned to work within the prison's grounds, and she used this position to gather information on the layout and security details of the facility. On the day of her escape in 1995, White executed her plan with precision. She managed to slip away from her work assignment without drawing attention. Using a combination of disguises and sheer cunning, she evaded the prison guards and made her way to a less secure section of the prison. From there, White found a vulnerable section of the prison's perimeter, possibly near a maintenance area. It is believed she used tools she had smuggled or found within the prison to cut through a section of the fence. Once through the fence, she was able to escape the prison grounds. Outside the prison, White had arranged for help from someone on the outside, possibly a friend or acquaintance who was waiting for her. They picked her up in a getaway car, allowing her to quickly flee the area before the prison authorities realized she was missing. When prison officials discovered that Sarah White had escaped, a manhunt was launched. Local law enforcement, state police, and the FBI were all involved in the search for her. White's escape caused significant embarrassment for the prison, as it highlighted major flaws in the security system. For several weeks, White managed to evade capture, moving from one location to another and relying on connections outside the prison system. She reportedly stayed with friends and acquaintances, moving between different states to avoid being tracked. However, after several weeks on the run, authorities received a tip regarding White's whereabouts. In a coordinated effort, law enforcement officers tracked her down to a hideout in New Jersey, where she was arrested without incident. Sarah White's 1995 escape from a women's prison in New York remains a notable example of how determination and resourcefulness can lead to a successful prison break, even from a facility designed to keep inmates secure. Although her time on the run was short-lived, her escape highlighted the need for better security measures and attention to the details of inmate routines in prisons across the country. White's case also served as a reminder of how external assistance can play a crucial role in helping inmates escape.